to be kind of quiet, but let me show you where I am. That's a cow. Hotel. I'm actually down here at the end of that hall. But it's almost midnight. We have to be kind of quiet. My hair looks really good right now. My skin, I got a little pimple right here and a little discoloration. What is that? Just a stray hair. Yeah, just a little bit of discoloration on my skin and a pimple, but it looks okay. But my hair looks really good. Anyway, that's not why we're making this video. I am in Dallas. I am here. 2 months ago, I started selling skincare. And I've been using it. And my skin is definitely a lot better than it was. But I get really uncomfortable whenever I go away from home. I feel so comfortable in my own bed and in my own home more than anywhere else. And whenever I'm not there, I feel really uncomfortable. And so I couldn't sleep. And it's 11:30. And there's a convention for this skincare company I work with. And they're selling, or not selling, but they're just training. It's like a power training, whatever. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here with my boss. And it's called an upline, but it's basically like my boss and another coworker. And I was just flirting with this boy on Instagram. Sometimes, I don't know, I don't think I'm very good at flirting because I just am like, I'll send like 3 paragraphs of some random thing that's not related to what they're talking about. It's like people expect me to flirt in a neurotypical way, and then I just start talking about something I'm interested in that they didn't ask about. Is that even flirting? I don't think it is. But I was talking to him, okay? Anyway, I love the way my skin looks, even with all these pimples. I love it. You really do have to love everything about yourself. Your body won't change. If you hate yourself, it won't. You have to love yourself. Isn't that crazy though? Up this close, I don't even know why my skin looks this crazy right now. Maybe it's because I'm so zoomed in, but I was looking at a video from 6 months ago in May. It was insane to me how much I've grown. Changed. Sometimes it doesn't feel like I've grown a lot, but my mom would argue against that because she's seen me go through a lot of change in the past 5 years. And I've changed a lot. But it's felt like every 6 months for the past several years, it's been like big changes, big changes. I could look back on 6 months and be like, I don't recognize that person. And I have, like, throughout my 20s, I've done so many fucking things. Like, for 2 months, 3 months, then quit. Because I realized that's not the thing. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. But I tried it to see and make sure. Because it sounded like, and it felt like it might be the thing. So I wanted to try it. And I've landed on some things. I've said this before in other YouTube videos. I've landed on some things that feel like the thing. supposed to be doing that I've been searching this whole time for. And one of those things is being a businessman, of course. Another one is dancing. Another one is making videos on the internet. Another one is landed, singing. Oh, the boy is liking my messages. I'll tell you what he says. If I see anything, I'll tell you what he says. But he took 6 minutes to respond. When I'm talking to someone that I think is really attractive, I'm immediately responding. So that means I probably like him more than he likes me, but that's okay. He's also like brown. I don't know if that's appropriate to say, but I've only dated one person who was not a brown boy. And that was like the worst relationship I was in. My first boyfriend was Mexican. That's all I want. They don't have to be Mexican. They don't. But all the brown boys are my favorite. Okay. I don't know if that's appropriate to say either, but it's true. Could I ever see myself with a white boy? Yes. If he has a job, he's got to have a job and spend money on me and treat me right. Okay? And at the end of the day, if he's outperforming all the other boys, he will get it. Okay? Okay. But my coworker's in the hotel room, and girl, look at my nose. Isn't that crazy? I never go this close on my skin, but I'm not judging, okay? But girl, I don't know what all this black stuff is. Maybe we need to do some work on it. We'll figure it out as we go. We're figuring it out. We have a lot of people around us who know how skin works. And it doesn't have to look perfect, okay? It looks a lot different and healthier than it did 6 months ago too, when I had nothing. So I'm doing good. Anyway, I just like talking to you. I was sitting in my hotel room, laying on the bed, feeling really homesick and sad. And I ended up just, I was watching one of my videos, I was telling you, I was watching one of my videos from May of this year, and it just brought me so much comfort. It brought me so much comfort to watch. So much comfort to watch myself. And I think it's just because I talk to the camera like I'm on FaceTime, like I'm talking to a friend. And when I feel really isolated or sad or lonely or displaced or homesick, it's so comforting to just sit and watch myself talk to the camera like I'm a friend, because it feels that way. I was also looking back through a lot of things on social media. I was looking back several years. It's so weird because I've started doing social media so much differently. I'm not at all posting the way I used to. I'm literally just posting every day and not caring what people think of me. And it's working. It's working. It's literally working. It's crazy. And I don't know, like I need to get better at committing to things that I start. Because commitment is not my specialty. Starting things is my specialty, and then quitting 3 months in. If I can do something for like a whole year, that's a lot. That's good. So maybe I need to do the things that I've started and continue doing them. Anyway, we're getting way off track. I was looking back through my old social medias or not my old social medias, but like the past. And there's been so many eras in my life. Like I was looking back at when I was in Bellingham. Oh my God. And to see things from my past. And a lot of these things and these people and these places are in the same place, somewhat. Same place that I left them. Not changed. Not that they needed to change. A lot of the things I've left behind weren't like broken or wounded or needing to be healed or needing to grow. A lot of things I just left because it was my time to leave and move on, because I wanted to grow and heal and change. And being around those things were no longer fitting for where I was and what I needed at the time, so I left them. And then it's so wild to return to these places and these things and see them again and see they're exactly the same. They're the same place I left them, unchanged. Maybe they've gotten a little bit older and a little bit of time has gone by, but nothing else has changed. And I just can't say the same when I look at myself, older versions of myself. There's so much that has changed. And I do have desires to return a lot of the time to these things that I've left behind, particularly living in Washington State where I lived and going to school where I did, college. I thought I wanted to be a personal trainer. I got a degree for it. I mean, I got that. Isn't that weird? It's crazy. Is that what I want? It's hard. It's been very difficult because a lot of people are like, I want to be a physical therapist. I want to be a singer. I want to be this, that, whatever. I want to be in business. I want to make a lot of money. And it's never been that simple for me. It's never been that simple. There's a lot of things that I really like. And mixing them all together has been complicated. And figuring out what it means that I'm supposed to be doing as a career, I don't think it fits into any sort of box, which is why I think the posting on social media has been so fun for me, because I don't have to fit in a box. I can just post whatever I want. I can post video games on YouTube. I can do gymnastics. I can dance. I can record that. I can post it on the internet. I can sing. I can make weird talking videos. I can turn anything into a video. And I enjoy the editing process on my cell phone. I don't like it on the computer. which is why none of my gaming videos are edited. But anyways, we're talking. I'm so happy with myself. I'm so happy with what I've been doing. I'm so proud of myself for not being afraid to lose everybody. Like I've lost, it feels like I've lost everybody, but the thing is, like I can return to people. And I think people are really surprised when they reconnect with me or see my social media now, because I'm doing skincare, I'm selling skincare. I was a stripper, you know, I have my own business as a professional cleaner. I have a degree in exercise science. What else do I do? Like I post on social media every day. I'm trying to get into modeling. What else? There's one more thing. Skincare, personal training. No, that's most of it. I substitute teach. You know, it's like I do everything. I do fucking everything. But I'm not psychotic. Like I do sleep a lot. Like I sleep 8 to 10 hours, okay? So I'm not a psycho. But I'm in the gym. And I do exercise. And I do all these things. And I go and I have fun. And I don't know. I think it's so completely different from who I was in high school, in college, because I feel like I didn't find myself. And that's what this whole process has been about. This trying and, you know, doing things. I just feel like sometimes it's about sort of trying different things, figuring out what you don't like, and figuring out what you do like, and figuring out what resonates and what does not resonate. And I feel like, especially in high school, for me, I spent so much of my life trying to be what other people wanted me to be, instead of being who I am, being who I was meant to be, being who I am. I spent all this time building up an image of the perfect son and the perfect student, based in externally what other people's expectations were of me. Very much so, like Glinda. And I never really was myself, the real me. And I feel like that's what I've been trying to find with all of this, you know, everything that I've tried. I've been trying to find me. And it's been a task of trying something, and as soon as I realize it's not me, I quit, and continuing on that path until I find the thing that lands. And it was a lot of starting things and quitting things and starting things and quitting things. And the only thing that I really liked, because liking something for 6 months is a long time for me. And that's how long I've been being serious on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the people I spend time around selling skincare. I really fucking like substitute teaching. Like, it pays so poorly. I literally, girl, listen, I get paid $50 an hour as a professional cleaner. And I will show up to clean, and I'll think I would rather be getting paid garbage and substitute teaching right now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? Like, I get paid so much money to clean, and I show up And I wish I was getting paid way less to do a job that is so much more fun to me. That is such a great, incredible lesson that I've learned. I could be making $200 an hour. And if it's not the work that brings me joy, is it the work for me? You know? That's insane. That's insane. And I started the cleaning business because A, people need help with cleaning, and B, I wanted to start a business, and I did. And now I don't want to do it as much anymore, but I don't want to like kill it. I don't want it to die. I want to keep trying to feed it, but I don't know. It's a good hustle. And I've been changing it up, so I like clean, and I wear a cute little underwear and take my clothes off, and I clean, and people love it, okay? But I kind of don't want to do the cleaning part. I just want to wear cute underwear and like turn some music on and dance instead and get paid the same amount of money. I don't want to scrub. I don't want to mop. I don't want to vacuum. No amount of money. Anyway. Some guy asked me if I wanted to be his house slave. SLAVE. I asked him what that entailed, and he told me he wanted me to be like a free housemaid and then like a house boy, basically. And I said, that sounds fun, except unfortunately for you, I don't work for free, baby boy. And I declined, but if I were to get paid a lot of money, I would do that, maybe. It would be fun, but it would cost a lot of money. Anyway, I want to wrap up the video, but I just wanted to make one because I was sitting in my bed watching my old video and it brought me so much peace. And I thought, I want to keep making videos like those. Because who knows how many times I'll be out there in the world and I will rewatch these videos and feel peace and feel comfort and feel belonging and feel safe and feel comfortable. That's such a blessing. And I don't know exactly what my brand is on social media, but I know I'm figuring it out as I go. That's what I like most. There's people here. People coming out the hotel. So, hang on one second. They're drunk people. Drunk people. Anyway, I'm gonna let you go, but thanks for listening.